5 months ago, I bought a non-road legal race car.
Gewesen, der hatte nämlich auch ein alter Haus.
To find out that this car is the John Cooper Works prototype.
BMW Motorrad und der hat ein bisschen Pech. Mini Cooper S.
They must finish the race, and if not, BMW would literally tell them that they could not exist.
Und fährt in der Klasse A4.
And now you join me as I uncover this car's hidden past and shady secrets.
Von der Mannschaft her und Paul Rosche mit seinen Leuten
Zu zeigen und die Faszination.
So this is a story about how we discovered this car, how a brand was born, and how some shady deals ended up happening for this car to end up in the situation I'm in with it right now.
Kunden aufpassen und dann mitmachen.
This is a story about how I came to purchase this car, how I've discovered the shady story behind this car, and also how a brand, the John Cooper Works brand, became what it is today. So, we discover how this vehicle created an internationally recognised brand and put John Cooper Works on the map firmly in today's marketplace. This is the car what started everything. This is the car what saved a notorious tuning house, synonymous with the name Mini. This is the story of how we discovered the John Cooper Works prototype vehicle. I bet you're thinking, how the hell have you bought the John Cooper Works prototype car, and where has that car been hiding all these years? We knew about this vehicle about 18 months ago when I bought a previous Mini Challenge car, and one of the previous owners told me he used to own the John Cooper Works prototype. He didn't just used to own it, he used to race it. So that got me thinking, so since then I've always been on the lookout for this car. And it's a bit of a funny story. I'd like to thank the Facebook gods, this time not Marketplace, but the random crap that they throw in your feed, and this car was one of them. It had just gone up for sale at a dealership called Slip and Grip Automotive in Bristol with a gent called Ross. Thanks Ross. Cheers mate. Much appreciated. So as soon as I saw it, I bought it, uncovering a massive story. But we've got one problem. Oh no. Somebody's put chassis number off it. Oh no. This is back in September now, and now is January something. So, what is a prototype? A prototype is often used for testing, demonstrating, or refining a model of a product. In this case, the John Cooper Works tuning kit. On the largest and most extreme racetracks, the Nürburgring was to be the proving grounds where BMW had tasked the Cooper Car Company to complete the Nürburgring 24 hours endurance race. The Cooper SJCW would be up against the likes of the Dodge Viper and M3 GTR. John Cooper Works wouldn't return to the Nürburgring for another 19 years after their first stint in 2003, where BMW told them, finish the race or get shut down. Yeah, just on our way through. Stephen, aka Shaggy, our driver, is meeting us here, and it comes with lots of spares, which might find their way onto our eBay page. Where are we? So we're looking for Slip and Grip Automotive. Well, this is a right little sneaky pitch, isn't it? Findmycar.co.uk. I am trying to find my car, I just cannot find my car. Where is my car? Next to me is Ross from Slip and Grip Automotive. What is it what you do?
We started about 10 years ago, started doing track days. Basically, I used to go on track days on my own, and I needed mates to go with, so I started hiring the track myself and renting it out to friends as well. Right. And then we moved on from, we still do track days, but then we started managing a rally stage in Wales as well. And then that's developed into sort of car storage and sales as well. Much like you, I've bought and sold cars since I started driving. So this car, what we stood next, has been through quite a few hands over the years. It originally, we think, I'm 99% sure, that this car was one of the two cars that Cooper Car Company took to the Nürburgring 24 hours to prove to BMW that they could warranty the work. And
in 2003, and all the dealer fit kits and all the John Cooper Works kits were good enough to essentially put a warranty on and be sold through a BMW dealer. And this is a car what proved that. It had a couple of drivers at the time. It did finish the race, and one of the drivers, as I mentioned earlier, was a German driver called Karl something, enter name here because I can't pronounce it. And he ran the M division for BMW at the time, and later went on to run Rolls-Royce. So I think he died in 2012 in a motorbike accident when I was reading.
Yeah. So the guy that was running this car more recently, he owns a motorcycle training centre, which is how he then discovered about the guy being into motorbikes as well.
Wow. Yeah. So I think after that, he ran the Nürburgring potentially twice. And then there was a rumour that it did Silverstone 24 hours. And I think this is the car, when BMW shut them down, they took Mini Motorsport with Tony Franks and the team. I think a guy, I don't know if you spoke to him, a guy called Kevin Fulbrook, or a mechanic there, what you mentioned.
Yeah.
They took this to the Dubai 24 hours. Hence why it was turned to white at the time. And I think part of it was it's probably going to cook in the sun. And this is why we've got certain bits on this, like the boot floor's cut out, so it's lowered, and it's got air jacks, which who doesn't love air jacks?
This is quite a common thing on a lot of race car specific cars is cutting the anti-roll bar into the boot. All the Super Tourers had them in the 90s, so we have an Accord Super Tourer that runs track days with us, and it's all cut into the boot like that as well.
And then further to that one is we don't know whether we're going to restore it. It used to be red as it raced at the Nürburgring. It used to be a red car with a white roof, and it looked great. I think the brace is the original brace.
Right.
Because that's the same design as what the John Cooper Motorsport braces were.
Okay.
The head, I'm judging by that, is totally different. The original race head's gone.
I mean, he was quite specific to me that was a John Cooper Works head, whether it was a race head or not.
Oh, they're only slightly different. They're exact same spec, but the serial numbers are different. So on a John Cooper Works of road cars, the serial numbers start with Romeo Alpha, and the challenge heads when I've had them through were Charlie Romeo Alpha, and they'd have a black dot on them instead of a red dot.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just anorak nitpicking that. Essentially, they're all the same heads. That one is a John Cooper Works head because it's got the RA number on. But yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do with this car, whether we put it on the road. I think Shaggy's here because my phone's going off. Yeah, missed call. So we need to get, is it Paul? He's getting paid, don't we?
Yeah, we'll get them settled up, and I just got to give them a call then.
Yeah, nice one. But yeah, thanks Ross.
Cheers, mate.
Much appreciated. Right, guys, this is Stephen from Moose Motors. He does all our transport. Introduce yourself.
On the spot here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm Stephen from Moose Motors Transport. Not really more to say.
So if you want a mini or an AMG 1 moving around through UK or sometimes Europe. Yeah, anything.
205 GTI.
Stephen's your guy. He's got a double trailer. Have you got an enclosed one at all?
No, I don't, but I can arrange anything like that.
Yeah.
So anything that I haven't got, I can arrange. Enclosed transport, classic cars, new cars, customer deliveries, special one-offs, race car transport, anything I can do.
Yeah. So his number's down in the description. If you need anything done, even down to you sold a car and it's going to the other side of the country, or if you're in North East and you broke down, he might just be available. I know, that's another thing. So this is like a bit of a piece of history. I ain't got a clue what chassis number it is. I'm going to put it on the road. I'm going to drive it round. But yeah, I mean, you can't really see anything. There should be a chassis number there. I'm guessing windscreen's been... Yeah, not without chassis number. It's like a non-starter.
Probably never had one though.
It will have had one. I would have thought so, yeah. It's got to have come out with a chassis number. Somebody will have it. But yeah, so this car, if I can find the history for it, I'd have loved a chassis number or a VIN number, you know what I mean? That would have made life easier.
Is there anything on these? Like a plate? Like...
Usually it's there, then in the door. If I'm not sure, because it's so modified, I don't even know if there's any use.
It could be reshelled or anything, couldn't it?
That's it, and if it's been reshelled, it's not as good, but I don't think it has, judging by it's all original from photos what have been sent. It's just finding that. I think that chassis number is there. Oh, it is there actually. It's just you can't see it.
Painted over to it.
Yeah. Oh, WE, and then it just stops. Maybe some paint stripper will lift that up. Oh, has it been boxed off? I think it's been buzzed off.
Oh, has it been cut out?
I think
for the coilovers.
Yeah. I'll have to see what units are left in it and see if I can read anything. No, it's never been road registered. Ross, the gent, he should have everything. We'll go have a look. But this is, if I can get this thing, this is peak JCW, I'm finished with. Done. I've completed them, mate. Everything's done. There's nothing left to find. Because I think John Cooper Works, like Cooper #1 got found last year and that got restored. And then I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else what like ridiculously special about.
I think it's doing one race.
We're going to take the Nürburgring.
Yeah, that'll be
fun. Yeah, you want to come? Yeah. It's got 2 seats.
I've been to the Nürburgring once and I was working. And like the whole time I was there, I was just like that.
Yeah, no. Are you still under that embargo? You still under embargo?
What's that?
For what you took?
No, I don't think so.
You know?
No.
What you took again?
MG1.
MG1, Nürburgring. And he couldn't even sit in it. Could you? He couldn't even sit in it. They had somebody to come and drive it off his trailer and put it on for him.
Take it off. Put it on. Somebody else had to do that. Wasn't allowed to see. Wasn't allowed to take photographs. Take it off in secret around the back of the factory. Then they got in it and drove it on the public road to a public racetrack.
Yeah, no. I saw pictures where it was testing. Like final shakedown. There's always stuff. There's loads of car places on it. If this were in Leeds, I'd have had 3 or 4 units. I'd have them stashed. It's just it's impossible to get a unit round our end. So if anyone's watching this and is a landlord and has got some units, get in my DMs. I'm desperate. I want a new unit. The landlord is a bit sketchy. He's a bit.
You want 3 or 4 on yours, really, don't you? You want everybody else to move out.
I want all of them, yeah, realistically. I like it. Do you want to start that one? What waist are you? I'm just checking for me. What waist are you?
Massive.
That's fast, isn't it?
Very nice.
Yeah. It's not got a 469 cam in. We know that much.
It's got a very annoying plate there, which I can only just fit me foot between.
I know, they all have with race cars. Yeah. All good? What?
Mighty clutch.
And a paddle clutch, I'm guessing. We're getting secure boot down, or it'd be going like that all the way back. Oh, will they not fit in there?
just...
I've only just got here, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? So, I didn't ask too many questions, I'll be honest, I just bought it. See if we can start this thing. John Cooper Works as a brand started with the R50 and the R53s, and then obviously it carries on today in the R56s, the F56 and the newest generational project, which was now available to buy brand new from your local mini dealer. So we're 4 generations into this vehicle now, and this is the car what started it all. So maybe you're thinking, why does no one actually talk about this, and why have I not read about any of these stories on the internet? And it's simply because when BMW bought John Cooper Works and John Cooper garages got shut down, as far as my understanding is, and this is what I've been told by a few people, that all of the records got thrown away. And this is why we end up with people just like myself chasing these cars all the way through Europe. Because the truth is that no one actually knows how many cars were produced at the John Cooper garages, how many race cars there were, what race cars there were, and what rumours are true and what is not true. This skips me on to the Nürburgring 2003 race. So we've got a prototype vehicle, and BMW, to prove reliability, say to John Cooper Works that they must run in the 2003 Nürburgring 24-hour race.
Also auch der Mini Cooper S mit Karl-Heinz Kalbfell, der offensichtlich doch einen etwas längeren Boxenstopp jetzt hatte. Aber auch hier geht es ja in erster Linie darum, dabei zu sein, den Fans dieses Auto zu zeigen und die Faszination Nordschleife zu erleben.
Now, the previous year, a couple of Coopers had finished the race, so it should be no problem that the new supercharged product should be able to prove its reliability with a new upgraded supercharger kit, which took it from 163 horsepower to 200 horsepower. Yes, this is the JCW 200 kit. This is a very early kit, and later on you'll see that they got upgraded to the 210 kits. So, but this one is a John Cooper Works 200. Now, it's a well-known fact in the world of automotive industry that a lot of shady things happen, and it's a well-known fact in the motorsport world it also happens. But what you don't realise is when BMW came in and bought John Cooper Works, a lot of the records went missing, and this gave opportunity to people like the previous owners of this vehicle to do some underhanded tactics to potentially get through a few cars on the road what should have never existed. Just like this one, a lot of these cars, what were early production vehicles, technically prototypes, should have been crushed. And this is the story about how this one slipped through and now I uncovered a 20-year-old crime. But we've got one problem. Somebody's put chassis number off it. So we've got to go on the hunt for the chassis number. Please, please, please give me a VIN number. So do you remember going to that race? So
I was there for the 24 hours, and the worst thing was that Karl-Heinz Kapfel, who was in charge of the John Cooper Works project, he said to big guy, lovely guy, he said to me, if our car competes a 24-hour race, we do the John Cooper Works project.